Hey everybody, it's your favorite friend and fiend, Kenneth Ramon, back here again in the Cruiser Bruiser. And I'm back with you this time with another TTM Through the Mail Autograph recap update for you guys. It's going to be for the month of September. Just want to wish you all a happy October and a happy Friday. So cool, you guys. I got some awesome returns. Couple spooky season returns too. I wasn't expecting that. So without further ado, you guys, let's get to it. I want to share with you guys what I got back. And I'm sorry, you guys, those of you guys that are new to my channel, first off, welcome. And one of my favorite hobbies is just writing letters to celebrities or people that I admire in general, and just send out that letter of appreciation in hopes of getting their autograph back in return. So anyways, guys, let's get to it. I got some awesome stuff. Now, recently, I've been going to like Walmarts and seeing like the horror Halloween themed movies that they have out, and I've been seeing this movie, so I guess this would count as spooky season success. But I don't know if I would consider this a horror movie. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments. But I got back a Jaws return. And this is coming back from the cinematographer, Mr. Bill Butler. And what's really cool about this, you guys, Bill Butler is 101 years old. Okay, this is kind of mind-blowing. Look how awesome his signature looks for that age, you know, and that's awesome, man. Still signing for the fans and reading fan mail. That's really cool. Thank you so much, Mr. Butler. And not only that, though, he signed that shot, but he also signed my DVD cover, which I had signed by Mr. Ted Grossman, who played a victim in this movie. So cool to add his signature as well. You know, guys, what's really crazy about this Jaws project I've been working on is I actually had a VHS cover that was signed by, you know, Chrissy, like the first victim in Jaws, and Mr. Ted Grossman as well, and Mr. Richard Dreyfuss. I'm trying to remember a couple others, right? I mailed that out to Miss Lorraine Gary a few years back. I never saw it back again, so this is me starting over, but you know, this is going to be a fun project. And you know, by the looks of it, and you'll see why in a few, maybe I shouldn't lose hope on that VHS cover, because you never know. You never know. It was out for a while. I might just see it back again. But anyways, so cool to get Mr. Bill Butler on that project. And as well, he signed this Rocky 4 right here. Which I don't know if he was the cinematographer. I think he was like the director of photography. But very cool. Very cool to add him to this one. And you guys, if you have not seen this movie, this is very underrated, but I highly recommend it. One of my personal favorite movies of all time. It's called Funny Money with Chevy Chase, and it's got Christopher McDonald in it. And I got both of those guys to sign this for me, which is really cool. And then I found out that Mr. Bill Butler was the cinematographer, so I couldn't help but ask him to sign this one for me as well. And guys, watch this movie. It is super funny. Always cheers me up. Always cheers me up when I'm down. Funny Money. Awesome movie. Anyways, thank you so much, Mr. Butler. Alright, and next up we got a really cool music success. This is coming back from the daughter of Johnny Cash. The one, the only Johnny Cash, man. This is Roseanne Cash, and I had her sign the CD cover for me. I always dug this album. It's a really cool one. But yeah. So very, very cool. And not only that, though, you know, I just thought, yeah, it never hurts to ask, right? So I have this Johnny Cash CD in my collection, and I said, you know, as a tribute, you know, to your father, would you mind, you know, just signing maybe the back of this? And she did. So really, really cool. And inside here, I actually got like musicians that played in Johnny Cash's band, you know, the Tennessee Three with Bob Wooten. So I got like his family to sign this like a while back. This was one of my first autograph successes. So really cool to add Miss Roseanne Cash to this Johnny Cash CD project. So thank you so much, Miss Cash. Very much appreciated. Alright, and next up, another spooky season related return. We got back Mr. Joe Bouchard, who was the bass player, a band called Blue Oyster Cult. And I previously had Mr. Buck Dharma, the guitarist and lead singer, sign this. So really cool to add Mr. Bouchard to this. And as you'll see, Mr. Buck Dharma signed pretty much everything that I sent to Mr. Bouchard. So really happy to add him and not to lose these projects as well. So this is really, really cool. And, you know, come Halloween time, you just got to play Don't Fear the Reaper, man. It's a classic. And it's also a classic for having the cowbell, the infamous cowbell. Anyway, so I sent the cowbell skit from Saturday Night Live, and he signed right here, Mr. Joe Bouchard. And actually, he's like his character, or the bass player right here, he's kind of hidden. So I was like, man, but this was like the best shot I could get. But yeah, he signed right here on the side, and Mr. Buck Dharma signed right here, and his character would be this one right here, the guitar player. So really cool. And you guys, tell me no. Tell me no, tell me I'm crazy, but I really want to mail this to Will Ferrell and have him like sign his character name. Like, that would be so cool. And you know, Will Ferrell is very hit or miss, but I feel like if I send this, he just might sign it. I know, tell me no in the comments, okay? But I'm gonna hang on to this just for a little while to appreciate it, and then I really want to try to get Will Ferrell on this. It would just be so epic. But yeah, very cool. More cowbell. Absolutely. That's so awesome. And gosh, I forgot to bring the other DVD cover, but okay, I also sent my Halloween DVD cover because Don't Fear the Reaper is on this movie, and this is just, whenever I watch this, I think Don't Fear the Reaper. It's such a big part of this movie and the soundtrack. So I definitely had Mr. Bouchard sign this one. And this one isn't signed by Mr. Buck Dharma. And that's because I had Mr. Buck Dharma sign my other DVD cover, the original John Carpenter Halloween. And I was running out of room. You know, I had Miss PJ Souls and Mr. Dean Cundy and Miss Kyle Richards. I had so many signatures on that thing, so I was like, okay, I have to start over. But Don't Fear the Reaper is in both soundtracks for the Rob Zombie one as well, and I love this movie. I love the Rob Zombie one. I know it's like a guilty pleasure. Everyone hates it. Everyone tells me why, Kenneth. But yeah, I love this movie, and this is definitely a go-to during Halloween season. So definitely stoked to add Mr. Bouchard to this project. And yeah, and then he also signed this like compilation CD I grew up listening to. You know, as a kid. I always had this CD that I think I got this at the Dollar Tree actually as a kid. But yeah, it has Don't Fear the Reaper on it, and like other stuff like from Van Halen, Iron Maiden, lots of cool groups. But yeah, Mr. Bouchard signed right here, Mr. Buck Dharma signed right there. I hope you guys could see it. They both signed in gold Sharpie. I know the cowbell one's really hard to see, but either way, you guys, super stoked to add them both to my collection. Thank you so much, Blue Oyster Cult. Rock on. Now, here's one that I got back yesterday, and I wasn't expecting this to work at all, you guys. So this is kind of blows my mind a little bit. But we got a success back from Miss Jeannette McCurdy, you know, famous from iCarly for playing Sam on that show. And this is a CD cover of see, Now 35. Now, can you believe they're still making these things, you guys? I believe they're almost at Now 100. I wouldn't be surprised. Last I checked, it was like Now 75, and that was a while ago. So, anyways, guys, so this is really cool. This is a little biography about her next to the song that's featured on this album, Stronger. It's a really good song. I always love this song. But, yeah, so I sent this out, and she signed it. Her signature's kind of changed a little bit. I noticed that. It's a little bit abbreviated. Usually she has like a full, like she'll sign her full name, but I noticed that, you know, it's a little bit different, but still cool to get it personalized to me. It says Kenneth Love Jeannette McCurdy, so that's really, really cool. Blows my mind. And I also sent a photo out to her. It wasn't from iCarly, but it was from like Zoe 101, because I remember really digging that show back in the day. But you know what I think is she's just done signing like Nickelodeon stuff, and you know, understandably so. Like, if you know her story, you know, and the play that she's doing kind of has a little bit to do with that. And I'll recommend her play. She has a play out right now called It's called I'm Glad My Mother Is Dead, I believe. Or I'm Glad My Mother Died. I think that's it. So definitely check it out. Show your support for her. But yeah, I didn't think it would work at all. So very cool. Thank you so much, Miss Jeannette McCurdy. Very much appreciated. Hey everyone, so before I get to my last two awesome successes, I just want to thank you all for watching my video. If you like what you see so far, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I really do appreciate all the support. Thank you so much, you guys. Now this next success really blows my mind, okay? And at first I thought I messed up. Like, I was like, man, I'm never going to see that again. Why did I mail that out, man? It's been so long. I'm going to have to buy this movie again. And that's why I say, you guys, never lose hope. Even things that have been out for like 4 years, they may just come back, okay? And I say that because after 4 years, I got back Miss Alex Bornstein. I think I'm saying that right. She played Miss Swan in what's it called, in Mad TV, right? She was famous for that. But she's also Lois from Family Guy. But anyways, yeah, she was in Ted, right? And I got this signed by Seth MacFarlane, and he wrote this really awesome note to me. It says, "To Kenneth, many thanks for your support." And I don't know, that meant a lot to me, you know. Here's, you know, someone as big as Seth MacFarlane thanking me for my support, you know. And, you know, there's talk about like secretarials and things like that, you know, when it comes to his signature. But I don't know, man. When I look at this signature and I see the same signature and like CDs that he has for sale on his website, and, you know, of course, like when you meet celebrities in person, especially if they're in a rush, they're just gonna, you know, scribble something really fast. But if, you know, they're sitting down reading your letter and you took the time to write to them, it might just be legit, man. But, you know, to get that awesome message there, I was super pumped. And I don't know why. This was like when I was starting collecting. So this is like going back to like 2018 when I started collecting through the mail, right? And I think I mailed this out during the winter time. So it's like, you know, 4 years. Okay, I guess it's been sitting around Family Guy Studios. But yeah, I finally got Miss Bornstein to sign right here. So awesome. I never thought I would see this back. So really cool, you guys. And, you know, I could send this out to Mr. Mark Wahlberg, but I know he takes his time, and I don't know if it's worth it. But, man, just to have this back, it's just like, oh, thank you. So, thank you so much, Miss Bornstein. And she also signed my Bad Santa DVD cover. I always love this movie. This one's a little bit harder to see, but she signed right here. So she has a little part in this movie. It always cracked me up. A little scene. If you know, you know. But it's so cool, and so glad I didn't have to buy this again. And this has some like nostalgic value to me because it was from like here you see the sticker. This is from when my local Hollywood Video was going out of business, and I just had to pick this up for my collection. So really cool. So stoked to have this back in my possession. And she also did the voice of Olive Oil, like from Popeye, like in commercials and stuff. And at the time, you know, I wasn't like printing out pictures and things like that, so I just sent what I had in my collection. So I sent this, and she didn't sign this one, and understandably so, because, you know, she didn't do the voice in this Popeye. This is like old school. I think this is from the 50s. But I just sent this because it was all I have. So she didn't sign this one, but she sent me a really cool photo, and you guys, you could read this one for yourselves, but look at that. So cool, man. Yeah, I didn't have like the fancy dancy like printer that I have right now to print out cool photos like this. So she sent me one of her own, and look in the back too. I didn't even see this at first, but yeah, it's got her website and really cool picture of her. So awesome, you guys. So thank you so much, Miss Bornstein. Very much appreciated. Gosh, I can't believe it, after 4 years. And just kind of stick with that theme, I got another return that was out for 4 years. This one, I believe I sent out a long time ago. I think this was like February of 2018. So a little backstory, because you'll notice this isn't personalized to me, but my mom, you know, rest in peace, she was a huge fan of the show Monk. And when I found out, like, writing letters to celebrities was actually a thing and getting autographs back, like, that just blew my mind. So one of like the first people I wrote to was Robert De Niro. Okay, I never heard back from him. Okay, so I guess he was done at that point. But I also wrote to Mr. Tony Shalhoub. I think I'm saying that right. I might be wrong. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But yeah, I got him back after 4 years. Personalized to Anna. So, really cool, man. Really, really cool. I'm going to try not to cry. But yeah, so, you know, it is what it is. I'm still happy to get this back. And, you know, my father put these pictures by her urn. So, I'm speechless. It is cool. It is cool to get back. So thank you so much, Mr. Shalhoub. Very much appreciated. I'm sure she's looking down and she's like, wow. So anyways, guys, those are my returns for the month of September. And fingers crossed we get some awesome ones for October. Maybe some spooky season ones so I could share with you guys. So just had to get this video done and over with because, you know, it's spooky season. I need to make more spooky season videos for you guys. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And as always, I really do appreciate all the support. Thank you so much, you guys. Kenneth Ramon. Hey, man. What does this button do? Signing off!